Welcome to SIWI Corner. Today we're going to be talking about youth and innovation, and I'm joining you not just as your host, but as SIWI's focal point for youth empowerment. And with me, I have Henning Goransson-Sandberg, a member of our water and sanitation team, but also the champion for youth empowerment in his team. Henning, what is it that made you want to engage with this issue in particular?
Thanks, Georgette. Well, apart from desperately trying to cling on to my own fading youth, fundamentally we all have a right to influence our own destiny and be part of decisions that impact us. Globally, this right is well recognized, but it's not well implemented for young people, and greater efforts are needed to strengthen it. And I would like to be part of that effort.
I mean, absolutely. It really is about rights as well as results. And as the population around the world is getting younger, and those people need to be allowed to participate in the decisions that are affecting their lives, their livelihoods, their homes.
Yeah, and not only that, but young people are active water managers as well. Children, young people, and especially girls are fundamental for bringing water to the homes. A recent UN study focused on sub-Saharan Africa estimated that young people were the main water provider, so fetching water to the household in 1 in 5 households. And this is a journey that can be very, very long. It can be dangerous, and it's heavy work because the jerry cans that they're carrying could weigh up to 10 or 20 kilos.
Wow. And I mean, in these contexts where children are, as you say, the water managers for households, of course they should be involved in any decisions made about how to improve the services, how to improve the infrastructure, because it's those children and young people who know best the shortcomings today. And this is something else that disproportionately affects girls, both because of societal pressures and social norms, and also because of the increased needs that anybody who menstruates has in order to be able to menstruate with dignity. And I think UNDP estimated that 443 school days were missed per year as a result of water and sanitation related issues.
Aside from being key water managers and key water users, children and young people are also they're forgotten in these meetings when they're deciding these things about their lives. And stakeholders need to be made aware that children and young people are part of the solution. And there are youth water networks that exist, both at national level, but at local levels as well, but they're not well connected to the decision makers. And this connection needs to be made a lot stronger.
And I think that is a crucial detail. There are young people and youth networks out there trying to influence decisions, and they need to be championed by those who make decisions, those who are already sitting in positions of influence. But it's certainly a promising and growing movement now that more and more young people and movements are demanding a seat at the table.
Yeah, and we see this, for example, through the Fridays for Future movement, which has become really, really huge. But there are also loads of other climate change movements. There are also even like court cases which are being brought forward by young people. And they're all championing this idea that current generations need to take future generations into account when they're making big decisions about the future.
One of the great successes of Stockholm Junior Water Prize is actually going to be taking part in a session on Friday about scaling up and community building. Claire Reid represented South Africa in 2003's competition and won for her invention of an innovative seed planting system, which is now a major business. It's called Real Gardening.
It's super cool to read about these innovations that these young people have come up with. The fact that they have grown from school projects to have a real impact, a positive impact on a large number of people. And this is a testament to the potential of young people in general and to the Stockholm Junior Water Prize finalists as well. I always really like to read about them. It's really inspiring, and especially to read about their projects. So this year, despite having the pandemic, despite lockdowns, despite school closures, we still have 32 participating countries, which is really great.
It really is amazing, and it really speaks to the dedication of these young people, their mentors, their teachers, to resolve the water issues that are affecting their everyday lives. These water issues did not stop when COVID-19 came, so it really is inspiring to see that we haven't stopped either when it comes to innovating and inventing solutions.
Yeah. And it's a real shame that we haven't been able to welcome the finalists to Stockholm this year, and we weren't able to do it last year either. Hopefully we will be able to do it next year, and I look forward to meeting them when we can.
same. And although it's not quite as good as a banquet with the Crown Princess of Sweden, which is how we normally celebrate the prize, we've got some video messages from previous finalists who I think not only do they highlight the importance of the prize, but I think they really show the importance of innovation to solve water issues.
Hi, I'm Kishore Navendaraja, and in 2013, I represented Sri Lanka at the Stockholm Junior Water Prize. My project was addressing the issue of using quality water for effective irrigation in my local areas often affected by droughts. Since the Stockholm Junior Water Prize, I explored that limiting myself with research and development is not a solution. Hence, it gave me confidence and networking with like-minded individuals to co-found Dream Space Academy, a grassroots innovation center that empowers creative minds to tackle socio-economic and environmental challenges using open innovations. Competing at the Stockholm Junior Water Prize was life-changing for me.
Yeah, Kishore's story is really amazing and inspiring, both because he saw a problem in his community and he saw a way to solve it, and then he put that into action, but also because he built on his Stockholm Junior Water Prize experience to create this community innovation center that he talked about. In a country like Sri Lanka, which has a tragic history of civil war, this innovation center is as much about community development and finding local solutions to local problems as it is about bringing people together and contribute to peace building and youth empowerment.
100%. And I think just specifically with Kishore, it also shows how water can be a catalyst for a lot of things. His innovation started with resolving a water issue and has led on to, as you said, community building, youth empowerment, and many more amazing things. So I think that's a really a testament to the Stockholm Junior Water Prize's reach and influence, that it continues to influence way beyond the sphere of water. Now we're going to hear from Jose Ramirez.
Hi, my name is Jose Humberto Ramirez Leiva. In 2008, I represented Mexico at the Stockholm Junior Water Prize. Today, I'm the Secretary of Water of the city of San Andres Cholula, Puebla. Winning the prize represented a disruption in my life. It set me on a new path. My project was addressing the issue of water pollution due to agriculture. I became aware of the problem because it was affecting the economical activities of my hometown. As a proactive citizen, I proposed a solution. Since the Stockholm Junior Water Prize, I have worked on the water sector as a scientist, an entrepreneur, using nanotechnology, Internet of Things, and proposing public policies on water security. Competing in the Stockholm Junior Water Prize gave me the inspiration for pursuing a career as a disruptive young innovator. We can all make a difference by matching innovation and motivation. I do really hope many more young people continue taking part in the Stockholm Junior Water Prize so we could solve the issues for today and for future generations.
Yeah, it's really great to see Jose's story from taking part in the Stockholm Junior Water Prize to now working with water issues in local government. And like with Kishore, he saw a problem in the local community and he took action to solve it. And this is key of how we're going to reach Sustainable Development Goal number 6. Innovative solutions are needed in water sanitation and hygiene, especially to reach those hardest to reach. They might live in very rural areas, they might live in urban slums, and they are often overlooked by the system. So the utilities and the water service providers, they provide a one-size-fits-all solution, and that does not reach these people living in these hard-to-reach areas. So innovative solutions which are co-designed by the people who are actually going to use them are definitely needed. And we have the leave no one behind principle of the SDGs. And in order for it to be more than just a tagline, these innovative solutions need to bring about flexible services to serve the unserved. And I think the Stockholm Junior Water Prize really finds these innovations, it celebrates them and it supports them. And I think that's really great.
It really does. And I think that's what's so impressive to see, that these will often start off as school projects, can end up being businesses, they can end up being community centres, careers in politics, that really affect the lives of people. And this is why youth empowerment is so fundamental, ensuring that not only do we leave no one behind, but that everyone's voices are heard, because true inclusion fosters innovation, as we've seen time and time again with the Stockholm Junior Water Prize.
Exactly, and yeah, the examples that we have seen have shown youth not to be passive at all, but they are active actors in the water sector. When given a chance, they can bring about real positive change. And yeah, who knows? Maybe one day we'll see a Stockholm Junior Water Prize alumni win the big Stockholm Water Prize for a life dedicated to water. We'll see.
That would be amazing. And thank you so much, Henning, for joining me today and sharing your insights and your passion for youth and innovation.
Thanks.
Youth are not just the future. They are here now. They're experiencing the same water-related issues as all of us. And as we've seen among the amazing finalists of the Stockholm Junior Water Prize, they have real solutions. Thank you for joining us today, and make sure to catch the next episode of SIWI Corner, where we'll be talking about water and conflict.